I told you no.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, I'm Ryan and I'm a Bubblyshy.
And I'm Sumiko and I'm an EXO.
And together we are
ExoByeol.
And Kim, who's to the side of us.
Fucking ignition's broke, so you can start the bitch with a play key. Fucking man.
So for our, well, technically second day of Vlogmas, because the first has already passed, we will be doing our top 10 K-pop songs that we like. As a Starlight, you're probably going to be able to tell where most of my songs are coming from, but they're not all Vixx.
And mine also, honestly, I'm kind of an EXO, but I'm also a sauce baby, so you guys will see.
There. Alright, so for me, starting with numero uno is Beautiful Liar by Vixx-LR. No surprise there, I am still a Bubblyshy at heart. So this song released a couple years ago now, and I've covered it, I've learned it on the piano memorized, did it for 2 final projects in my university, and have deconstructed the song and put it back together. So,
Dang.
yeah.
True Byeol. Okay. Mine, for my first one is Exo-Obsession. Of course, they came back. You saw the reaction to it of how bad I got. And honestly, it's a good song. If you guys haven't listened to it, listen to it. And what's your second song?
So my second song is Follow by Monsta X. Just like her, they had their comeback. It's been about a month now, and you know, if you're Monbebe, or even if you're not Monbebe, you've probably heard of all of the issues that happened with Monsta X. This was supposed to be their era, and it kind of couldn't. So, but the song is a bop. I love the song. I love everything about the song. Changhyun's I kills me every single time. Oh, so amazing. But yeah, so that's my number 2.
Mine is Nyon, A Long Dream. It's a bit of a, how can you say it? Like, it's a song that I showed you. Like indie-ish.
Okay, indie.
It's
not mainstream. Not a mainstream
song.
Yeah.
She's actually really famous in Korea, but just not in the United States. So,
yeah. My number 3 is Flower by Xia. This song came out, it's been a while now. Truthfully, I actually like his acoustic version more than I like the original one, but the music video is very eccentric. My take on it, I don't know. Yeah, take my hand. But the music video, the way that I interpreted it was that we've gotten so far, like progressively with technology, that like it's actually destroying us. So there's a section where it's almost like post-apocalyptic, but the way that they're dressed is almost like caveman-ish. So that's the way I took it, was that we're progressing so much, but it's not for a positive thing, it's for a negative.
Mine would have to be Ateez-Wonderland. I really like that song. Actually, it's the song that got me fully into Ateez. San took me into jail, and now I'm in the dungeon. Thank you, San. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a video right here so you guys can see why he became my bias.
Okay, number 4. My number 4 song is I Don't Wanna Be an Idol by Vixx. This song came out during their On and On promotions. It was in that album, so it's a really old song.
Like you.
Linda, you can leave now. Anyway, so the song was actually, I believe, not per se written by Ken, but it was Ken's idea for his girlfriend. Who, if you didn't know, he had a girlfriend prior to becoming an idol that he broke up with to become an idol. And so, if you've ever heard the English lyrics of it, or not even just read the English lyrics, then the lyrics are talking about how he's like, oh, I want to go to the movies, I want to just watch TV, I don't want to have to go to my schedules or anything like that, but it's just the life of an idol. So I love that song, and it's beautiful. It's acoustic, and it's gorgeous.
Mine is Jang June, Karaoke. He's actually well known for being in The Return of Superman.
옷 어제 산 건데 늘리지 말아주네. 늘리지 말아주네.
오빠가 이렇게 했잖아.
그럼 어떻게 이렇게 올릴 순 없잖아.
어떻게 그러면?
안 붙였어? 아.
Man, which is how I fell in love with his music. It's part of his last album, I believe, this song, and it's actually a really good album. If you guys haven't listened to it, I recommend it.
Recommendations. All right, my number 5 is Hellevator by Stray Kids. If you guys watched our 45-minute video, which was like the Q&A all about us, I said that Hellevator was kind of like a perception of who I am, and it's pretty much talking about having to pull yourself out of this really dark place when there's like nobody else. You're riding on this thing that just goes down and up, and you have to be able to get on the up back again. So that's my number 5.
Mine is Fit Island.
FT Island.
Take Me Now. Take me now, trust me down, break me down. Oh. Actually, I recently got into FT Island also. This song just broke me down, like the song says. And now they're taking me into the dungeon too, which is working really great. Although there was a little bit of problems with the band because one of the members, but honestly, we love them. Except that person.
Okay, number 6 for me is This Is War by Mblaq, the Korean version, Chonchengya. I was die-hard A+ when that song came out, and Mblaq is the first group that I ever hardcore stan. So it's still one of my favorite comebacks to this day ever for K-pop, and if you follow Mblaq, if you know Mblaq, you know that Gio just got married to Jessie, and I'm just like, because he was my first bias, so I'm so happy for him. But yeah, This Is War, totally orchestral. Even on their live performances, they actually had the orchestra on stage with them, and mint.
Mine is Super M, because when we jump in, we pop in. When that song came out, I don't know if you guys seen her reaction to it, but that was my reaction to it. It was the 7 Deadly Sins video, and honestly, I love it. I just I don't know, when Super M came to become reality, it was a dream come true for me, because I used to put idols from different bands into a group, and then I would be like, what if this happened? And then SM Entertainment was like,
I got you, boo.
So, and then especially since there's some EXO members in there, I'm all about that.
Okay, my number 7 is Error by Vixx. That's actually my favorite group song to this day. I loved everything about it. The music video actually made me cry when it first came out. So it's very epic music. If you've noticed a trend with all of my songs, it's very epic sounding music, very epic genre music. And that's kind of just what I like. And so for me, Error, the fact that they actually went through a cyborg, the kings of concept. So they did the cyborg theme, and they just excellently pulled it off. And their live stages were whoa, they were amazing.
Definitely. Mine is Chungha-Snappin. Chungha has been my bias since Produce since she was in Produce, so I stand her with all my heart. She's actually another of my biases. For girl females, it's Jessie, Xia, and Chungha, and I will always stand her. I love her so much.
So my number 8 song is Hoody Love by Monsta X, part of their series of English songs that they released, and they're actually releasing an English album with all these songs, and I'm so excited about that. But everything about Hoody Love, minus French Montana, because he can go, yeah, he's over. He did them so dirty on Jimmy Kimmel. No, I did not ever know. But everything else about that song, minus French Montana, that clown, was excellent, and they're so good, and their English was so amazing, and I'm just off in dreamland if you couldn't tell right now. I love the song. It has a great beat. It has especially the chorus when it gets going, and then that bass drops. Yes. I love that song so much. Just my heart couldn't handle it. And then at the concert, everyone was just like, "In the heat of the moment, when you're all alone and out of breath." And I was just like, yeah, with my little light stick.
My number 8 is Calling My Name by GOT7. Oh, can we just talk about that little hip twist they do? Actually, with this comeback, Bam Bam became my ultimate bias with JB. They're like my biases right now. I just really like the song because even though it's calm, like they're in your face 24/7. And if you guys haven't listened to it, go listen to it.
Her inner Agassi's coming out.
Honestly.
Alright, my number 9 is Piri by Dreamcatcher. Now, obviously, this is a completely different vibe than the rest of my songs. I adore Dreamcatcher. I consider myself an insomnia, and they should have gotten their first win, but that's besides the point. But yeah, it's a hardcore rock vibe. They've always been known for their rock and horror vibe stuff, and I just absolutely love that because for me it's hard to get into girl groups, but Dreamcatcher was one of the groups that was completely different than any of the other girl groups, and that's why I started to stan them. They actually have almost like an anime feel to them more than it being like K-pop. It's more K-rock, which I just love them, and they're beautiful, and they just pull it off every single time.
Definitely. My next song is X1 Flash.
Y'all know how dirty these groups were done this round.
Yeah. And the fact that I've been with them since Produce X101. Like I saw the whole entire thing with them being like super stressed and being just on another level of stressness. Like I deserve, my boys deserve better. I'm a big X1 fan. My friend actually was about to hang up on me when they were about to debut just because I was fangirling too much.
Yeah, low-key, he got jealous.
Yeah. But I mean, it's X1. How can you not like it?
You know who we're talking about if you're watching this video. Alright, and finally, number 10. My number 10 is Pray by FT Island. That was the song that got me into the group. Again, as another rock song. Completely different from the rest of them that were really heavily like pop influenced. FT Island, and it was a simple music video. That's what I liked about it. They're in a box and they break the glass, and like it's just like super in your face, and I just absolutely loved the vocals and everything about it. So definitely Pray by FT Island was my number 10.
And mine was Super Junior. I think I need a girl. Can we just talk about that part with Rewook? He's my bias with Siwon. It's such a bop. When it took me a little bit to get into the song just because it wasn't my type of jam. But then I saw the entire video and I was like, okay, it's a really good song. And
yeah. So as you can tell, even though I'm a Starlight, she's an EXO-L, we've got a wide range of musics that we like and that we stand, especially with the groups. You can tell Gen 2 older music. She's got a little bit of Gen 2, Gen 3 in hers as well. So, I mean, just because our page is specified to one group, that doesn't mean that we're not listening to other groups.
I mean, especially our reactions, you can see that
Us making a fool of ourselves, what? This is for our day 2 of Vlogmas, still getting to know each other a little bit more about us, about our page, or about our channel. Now you know what we kind of listen to. But yeah, so we're going to be continuing the series, one video every single day. Tomorrow we'll have a new video. We're still working out what that one's going to be, but we'll let you know as soon as we get it up.
it'll be a surprise. It's true. Stay tuned.
So until then, she's an XOL.
And she's a Beom.
Bit. Alright guys, bye.
Bye. If you're having a bad day, just look at the sky and be a bubbly cloud.
Happy bunny.